This is a game that appeals to a very specific type of person, but if you are that person, then this game will really appeal to you. This is a cross between coral reefs and tower defense. It takes place under the sea with a bunch of sea creatures swimming around, and the goal of the game is tower defense based, where crabs and shrimp will approach via the yellow arrows, go along the paths, and their goal is to steal your eggs gathered nicely here. And they will pick up an egg and continue running along the path all the way up this ramp to a dramatic exit in the rock here, and you have to stop them before it happens. You do so by summoning sea critters to these rocks, such as the Pacific red octopus. Costs 250 shells on my starting 3,000. And once you summon him, he crawls out from under his rock ready for battle. I could also get a porcupine fish who swims from the distance, arriving to battle, getting ready for the combat. And each of these critters have different uses. In fact, here comes our first shrimp. Let me just get a little octopus right over here. And if you like what you see, go get Reef Defense on Steam via the link in the description. Thank you to the dev for sponsoring. So what he does is launch onto the shrimp and just suckle on it until he's finished eating it and consuming it. And you can see its HP going down, and once it's down, it drops some money and continues going on. I'm gonna get a threadfin butterfly in the meantime, because we have some other action going on here. The porcupine fish throws out a lot of spines, and those spines will deal tiny damage. We've eliminated a few, but they're still approaching, so what I'm gonna do is get down another little octopus right here, and you know, also a little octopus right here. Just got to cover both paths. The right path seems to be the longer one, but that's fine. We have some crabs coming underneath the little tunnel, but I should actually take this time to summon some more helpful dudes. Let's get, you know, I'll get another octopus right here. I should probably start changing things up. We got a bunch of different fish and, of course, upgrades for them. Oh, God, they are still approaching. So how about I try a Red Sea grouper? It'll grab and eat any injured enemy it sees. Okay, so the first crab has shown up, has grabbed an egg. It only is holding one egg. Now it has two, and that's because the other crab also grabbed an egg. But never mind that. My grouper just ate the fish. If you didn't catch all that, first they steal the egg, and they can only grab one egg at first. If it dies, it drops the egg. But that egg can be picked up by another crab, so that's why one crab had two of them. But then when the grouper ate it, he dropped them both. How about I take a look at my octopus? I could spend 400 shells to upgrade to a Hawaiian octopus, who has a lot more stats, better attack, so I'm gonna get that right now. So he will go into his rock and come out a new and improved fish. And here he is, bigger and better, ready for battle. And this octopus waits till the crabs come by, and he whaps them. Gives a nice little smack. How's it going, fish? Now, the fun thing about this environment is actually, you know, the fish swimming around are cool and all, but there's also stuff to find out here. Like a little ship in the bottle. I got 5 things I want to find over the course of the run, and I'll work on that. But first off, we got a crab who's getting away with our fish, but our grouper's devouring right now, so he had to wait, come and grab him back. It takes him a while to eat this, but he's a powerful, powerful fish. Now we can kind of start to focus a bit more on strategy. Let's get actually another Red Sea grouper over here. Pop that down, because that's actually a lot of fish coming by. And this is a little bend, so what I'm actually gonna do is get a porcupine fish here, because I alluded to it earlier, but this thing's almost like a balloon tower defense tack shooter with the way it works. And actually, we got a lot of enemy shrimp crab coming in, so I'll get another little porcupine fish in the tack shooter spot here, and then a Red Sea grouper behind it, except I'm actually a little broke. I need 450, so I'm gonna wait for it to drop more. Oh, they're running. They running fast. Okay, let's get the grouper over here then. Hopefully it'll show up in time to get this striped cleaner shrimp, because they're approaching. Oh, there's a lot of them right now. All right, we got them, eating them one at a time, but dropping the dropping the eggs. But yeah, he's getting back to work. Excellent, excellent. Each fish can only pick up at most 3 eggs, so these eggs will still come back, but they're gonna be picked up by other crabs. And some of them are getting away. Probably should have actually applied a little bit more strategy to my build, because he's running across the setup. I guess I could get a quick Red Sea grouper back here as like a last line of defense. Eat the last of them, and there's still like a lot of crabs getting through. So as long as I don't lose all my eggs, I'm good. But right now, oh wow, there's a lobster here that I took down. I didn't even notice that coming. There's so much happening right now. Crabs and lobsters showing up. So let's see. Are we gonna hold off this last crab here? Oh, he's slapping him. Okay, you had to slap him to knock him down, and then he can eat. Okay, so that crab is getting eaten, but we might see one running through. Let's see. I might see 2 running through. Oh no, they're escaping with my eggs. Okay, so I lost, I think, about 4 eggs. There's about 30, and A lot of them are out right now, but if I can just get more down, it'd be good. Let's get another Red Sea grouper, get that eating. I might have to start upgrading some of these fish, because right now, the more HP the crabs have, the longer they take to eat, so I definitely want to keep thinning this out the best I can. Everyone needs to work together. We got some rock crabs coming in. These things are big and meaty. Got more crabs running up the ramp, but hopefully my guy in the back will be able to hold them off. And okay, that crab's being taken care of. These fillers make me nervous. I want to see if there's any more fish spots that I can get. Let's get another Red Sea grouper up here then. Although Red Sea groupers generally prefer damaged enemies. Yeah, because they'll eat them quicker. But still, I get these fiddler crabs. I got 2 of them. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the 3rd one in time. And he escapes with an egg. But the other eggs are flowing back. Oh, God. Oh, God. Big old rock crabs coming in. These guys are beefy. Got a grouper working at him, but is not able to finish him off. Oh, yikes. Turns out when you're just spamming towers without any strategy, you're gonna lose. So I'm gonna try this again while actually trying to strategize. And don't get me wrong, it is fun showcasing towers and watching them, but we need some actual strategy here. So this time I'm actually gonna use the back half of the map for my first few towers. There's a nice bend here where I could hit a lot of enemies at once with the porcupine fish, so I'm gonna plop that down here. And this is a pretty nice spot for a threadfin butterfly to kind of help catch the enemies that get through the porcupine blowfish. Now, I'm going to actually upgrade this to a red spotted puffer, and we ain't done yet. Cost 500. The threadfin butterfly can become a copper band butterfly, because he got a lot more attack and range. And as this upgraded blowfish comes in, he's immediately going to leave because he's becoming a black spotted puffer. The tier 3 blowfish, the strongest of the bunch. And as this copper band flies in, it's going to become a long-nosed butterfly. Goodbye. And hello. Look at this beautiful yellow specimen. And both yellow specimens have arrived just in time. The first shrimp are approaching, but it actually looks like the crabs are going to get here first. Now, they are going to steal the eggs, but it doesn't matter as long as they don't exit. Now, this second path isn't as good for the black spotted puffer, but that's okay. It's actually mainly going to be for the longer path. Because eventually, once I get enough money, I will be filling in both of these bends with more pufferfish. And we handled the crabs quite nicely because it turns out this long-nosed butterfly has huge attack power and big range. So it can wipe out a lot. Now they're all kind of coming in at once. So actually, I'm going to plop down our first porcupine fish right back here, actually. But actually, we are just wiping out everything. Yeah, the butterfly is just one-shotting things. So I'm waiting for another 50 shells. There we go. Get another porcupine fish right over here. As it arrives, you can start working on these harlequin shrimps. And now comes the real force. Fiddler crabs and yellow spot guard crabs. And a huge wave of red spotted guard crabs behind. And here's the thing. Right behind all that is the lobster. The bullseye lobster and red spotted guard crabs. Now, these crabs and these crabs are actually going to merge at exactly the same time, so it's going to be a huge squeeze. A terrifying spot to be in, so I'm going to want to upgrade this to red spotted puffer as soon as I get the funds. This is where shit really hits the fan if you're not careful. All of them are coming at once and are all merging, so this guy's going to have to hit a lot with his spines. And here we go, 500, so let's go red spotted puffer. Hopefully that'll come in just in time for the enemies to hit it, and I can start getting good coverage. We're still one-shotting mostly with long-nosed butterfly. These enemies are starting to have more HP, so it's gonna be a lot tougher. But thankfully, the red spot puffer's here in time. But this lobster's scary. Oh, man's in the way. Here, actually, we can see we're down to 2 crabs here. Excellent. So now I'm waiting for about 450 shells. And there we go, we have it. Because what I'm going to do is actually get a Red Sea grouper in the back. That's going to be my cleanup. There might be a single lobster or a couple crabs to get through, so I just want that to pick off the rest. These rainbow crabs are actually pretty hardy. It's taking them the longest to deal with, but also the butterfly is pretty distracted. So at least I'm able to pick off these one at a time and just leave it to the lobster. Now, it's over half dead, but see how little damage it does? We're gonna need this, my 2 heavy damage dealers to do a lot to it. Now, each shot will do about this much damage to it, which is good, except for the fact that I probably need the grouper to finish it off. Now, we've thinned out the crowds, but I am worried about this lobster. Once the grouper starts going at it, it's actually not going to be able to eat it because it has so much HP, it can't fit it all in its mouth, so it's got to slap it with its tail. But finally, is low enough that it can pick it all off. Looking good. I just want to get another upgrade here. Maybe a black spotted puffer, just to prepare for this crab army, because a lot are coming in now. And then I can have 2 max tier blowfishes, and then I'm going to have to probably get some new guys up. But here we go, just in time for all the crabs. Yeah, thin all those out. Excellent. The rainbow crabs are terrifying. Hey, how's it going, dude? and wait for about 400. I got 400, so I'm actually going to get a Hawaiian turkey fish right here. It's got a small range, but huge damage. Because now we got rock crabs coming in. These guys are ridiculously powerful. Thankfully, the lionfish has shown up, but he's only able to do, like, a little bit of damage to them. They're going to be a force of nature. They might pick up, yeah, enough eggs to just kind of run away with it, though. We'll see. We'll see. At least the blowfish is able to target them. And, yeah, we might be able to get, like, one right away, but the other ones are just going to be tougher and tougher. They are just beefy. And the ones in the back have much more HP, so even if I eliminate this first one, which it does look like I'm going to do, it's the other ones that are going to give me more of a trouble. What I want to do is maybe get a peacock grouper, but it might be a little bit too slow. I might just have to let this ride. I know. Here's the thing. I don't want to actually waste the time getting the peacock grouper. I'll just wipe out this first rock crab, and we'll see if it actually can... Oh, it can't eat it. We're going to get this second rock crab in time? No, it's actually going to start making up the ramp, so I guess I'll guard the exit right now. I guess I'll go for a Red Sea grouper here and see if that'll be enough, but it's going to be close. Right now, we're seeming to do decent down here. Actually, if I can get 700, it might be nice to upgrade this, but I don't know if I'm going to have 700 in time. A lot of action down here. Ooh, more enemies drop down. 722. All right, give me the upgrade. Let's see if it shows up in time. This rock crab might run off with 2 of my eggs. If I'm only missing 2 eggs, then I'll be okay, but it does show up in time. I don't actually know if I'll do enough damage, though. Oh, that's all it does? I don't think it'll quite get there. I might be 2 eggs short. Well, it was a valiant effort, but it's... Oh! I got him to drop the eggs! I slapped them right out of him! Oh, saving the day. But there's more lobsters showing up. More lobsters, and it's getting freakier and freakier. Got a lot of crabs thrown up. I think I'm going to want another peacock grouper to try to get 700 real soon. That seems to be my best single target damage right now. At least, like, in the back of the map. And here we go, 700, so just in time for a peacock grouper. I would love to get it to a Goliath grouper, but actually, we seem to be doing pretty well against this bullseye lobster. I think a tier 2 should be all that I need. And yeah, it's still not enough to eat, but there is a second lobster right now. And actually, it's the second lobster that gets you. That's what they teach you in lobster school. I got to keep an eye on this. But I mean, I think actually with a peacock grouper, it should be enough. Now, here's the thing. The groupers actually work kind of funny. This one grouper is going to keep working on the lobster even after it gets out of range. Like, it's just demented. It'll go after the same critter again and again and again and again, but it won't chase new critters outside its range. And there we go. It's picked it up, brought it back home. I've got 700, so why don't I upgrade to a black Veliatan lionfish? Got a lot more damage, because I mean, that was 2 lobsters. What happens when there's 4? What happens when there's 8? We got to be ready for the future. So now's the time to actually let the eggs return to the shell and actually really start building up my defenses. Here we go. We got 700. I'm going to go for the max tier lionfish. I think has the most attack out of everything here. And here it is. I mean, look at this beauty. Really cool. Oh, also we got a little signifier showing a collectible starfish. Being our last collectible now. Very nice. Next up, I think this little blowfish here. Oh, we can actually go down to ground level. I think the porcupine fish here probably wants to be upgraded next. Now, it is possible to upgrade ahead of time. Like, if you're really just needing help, you can use your gold coins as, like, a secondary currency. And that's just stuff you get from beating the levels over time. I've played this game for, like, 5 hours off camera at least. So I've accumulated a lot, but I'm trying to win without using any, and it's going well. We got a bullseye lobster that thankfully kind of has less HP than the others. Seems like they'll vary a bit in HP when they come in, which I appreciate, because otherwise lobster's always scary. A large number of crabs are scary too, but so far so good. I'm really just keeping my eye on the lobster. This hasn't actually, the guard crabs are really doing a bit of a number here, but all right, we're narrowing it down. The bullseye lobster's next. I can afford a black spotted puffer really soon. There we go. Get that max tier, and I think then maybe I'll go for a top tier Goliath grouper. That might be good. Yeah, just be really good at the single target damage. So right now, he's working on that bullseye lobster. He's working at it. But right now, these rabel crabs are, well, they're actually not quite getting through. He's eating the last of them. And is it gonna get pinged? Okay, this rainbow crab might get through. Well, good thing I have this other peacock grouper in the back. But yeah, now we can go back to town eating those. We got a lot more rock crabs right now. Another 3 of them. Probably gonna be a great time for a Goliath grouper. Those will do numbers on them. And now I guess I gotta start building up. Like, yeah, get the fish kind of closer to the entrance. Probably a lionfish here? No, turkey fish that becomes a lionfish. I'm getting ahead of myself. I only refer to them by their true form. The best versions of themselves, not the weak, tiny versions. But I'm keeping my eye on the rock crabs right now. Are these something I have to be concerned about? As it stands, it seems like they're being whittled down. One of them's got really low HP. That means the Goliath Grouper should have a decent job with it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, I should eat it super quick. And then start whapping at the others. Okay, so eat that one. The third one does scare me. Oh, but we're working at it. Oh, the range is good enough. So he's going to be able to go full time at this rock crab. You can also upgrade to the lionfish here. Well, actually, what's funny is it has to travel so long to get this rock crab. It's not carrying any eggs, though, and that is actually because of the Goliath Grouper. What's funny about it is the Goliath Grouper's attack actually knocks the eggs out of it, so it can escape, and I won't care because it's not carrying any eggs. That's actually another reason why the Goliath Grouper is so powerful. I didn't even mention that, so it might be good to get a second Goliath Grouper there. So yeah, he's run off, and my Goliath Grouper can get ready to just kind of keep spawn camping these noobs. We got 2 lobsters coming in, ready to do a number on me. Looks like this lionfish has already at least done a bit to it. I could probably get more lionfish up front. Ooh, actually, here might be a good spot for a threadfin butterfly, especially if I can get those range upgrades, so we can kind of see around the corner. Just, yeah, once the puffer kind of thins stuff out, this could kind of work at single target damage. This lobster, okay, lobster's going down. And yeah, mind you, it's the second lobster, but honestly, that's looking pretty good too. Okay, let's get a copper band butterfly upgrade. Bit of range, but more range to come. Come on, take out the lobster, come on. Ooh, just the tail, there we go. Nice and tasty. So, unless if there's a ton of lobsters, I fear crabs more than lobsters. I don't fear shrimp at all, though, because those seem to go down. Oh, I've crunched 5,000 crabs? Damn, I've actually played this game a lot off camera. All right, long-nosed butterfly. Now, there's actually other fun stuff you can do with the gold coins eventually, but funny enough, one thing you cannot do is make your tower stronger. Like, there's no roguelite style progression. It's actually just the cool kind of secondary game outside the game sort of thing. Anything I'm able to do now, a new player could pull off, but it's a little bit hard strategically because the fish I have specialize against, like, different types of enemy crabs and shrimp and lobsters, but you don't really learn that until playing. It's kind of a game of knowledge in that way. Leveling up your brains, be able to understand undersea tower defense. Speaking of, we'll get Goliath Grouper up to max tier. Oh, and we got a new crab coming in, a calico lobster. Look at this guy. Look at this fine boy, a beautiful lobster. I've seen a few of these shackled up in a fast casual restaurant, and it has a lot tankier, so even though it looks like he's almost dead, that bar goes a lot farther than you'd think. So he's gonna be marching around. We're gonna need that Goliath Grouper to do number on it. I'll let that slide right now and maybe just get another eventual lionfish over here. Start with the turkey, become the lion. I'm just gonna watch this lobster get absolutely sniped and slapped and slapped and spanked and eaten. Fish violence is no joke. They take it very seriously around here. Get up a lionfish now, and we got 3 more rock crabs coming in. They terrify me, but I can get another lionfish up. And I think I'm gonna keep going for lionfish in the front. I do think lionfish are the strongest frontline unit because they just have insane damage output. But the Goliath Groupers are the best backline damage output. 1, because they can get them to drop the eggs, and 2, because if you put a Goliath Grouper like in the front, it's gonna be chasing a single enemy the whole time, and that's gonna be really time consuming. Holy crap, did I just see a group of lobsters? Yeah, that's 3 lobsters right in there. Okay, good thing I got all those rock crabs, but the 3 lobsters in a group, that terrifies me. Okay, still I gotta focus, keep upgrading the lionfish when I can. Yeah, really high damage output, but yeah, we don't want the Goliath Grouper spending a ton of time swimming across the map. Generally, I want it to finish off, but it's all stacked. So, I mean, hopefully we can ping 1 down. That'd be nice, but it's gonna be tough. Okay, slapping it. Making it drop its eggs. There we go. So at least 1's gone, and we can keep working on another. Slap the eggs out of another one, and I guess I'll be able to slap the 3rd eggs out of the last one with the backside Goliath Grouper. And hopefully this will die soon. Just gotta keep swimming here. There we go, eating them. And I actually might even be able to finish this one off too, and not just... Oh, that's a lot of lobsters. That's 8 lobsters. Good lord. Good lord. Oh, okay, this lobster actually is getting eaten, and his eggs dropped. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, keep going on the lionfish. That is so many lobsters. And there's a calico lobster here too, but it is isolated, so that will probably go down quickly. It's just when they're grouped together is when they're most terrifying. Lobsters have strength in numbers. Good God. Well, I'm doing what I can. Good thing I have an extra set of defense over here as well, so I'll probably be able to ping off a couple lobsters, but Jesus. Okay, got enough of an upgrade that I could probably get this lionfish up. At least the lionfish are holding off most of the enemies here, so we can just hard focus on the lobsters. But actually, some are still getting through. Okay, there we go. Got first lobster down, but now there's 8 more. Some of these are pretty low, though. So I have a good feeling about it. At least they might be in one-shot territory for the Goliath grouper. No, some of them are taking multiple slaps. Ooh, that's a shame. Okay, picking up one, eating it down. Got a lot to chow on. All right, second lobster. Just getting spanked. That's a shame. Okay, you, I don't have 700 yet. 700 soon, though. Okay, second lobster eaten. These are kind of beefy. I might see some eggs get taken. Let's go with a turkeyfish here. And you know what? I'll just pop down turkeyfish here as well. On the other lobsters, okay, these are down to 2. I think I'll actually be able to handle these much better. It's really the 2 that are getting through that scare me. Okay, so... Wait, it still has eggs? Oh, it's because it's missing. Well, it's like... Oh, it's escaped with some eggs. Yeah, it's hitting the ground in front of it, so it wasn't able to quite get it. Damn you, Goliath grouper. You're my last line of defense. Gotta do me better, buddy. Let's have a little pep talk. Why didn't you slap away the lobster's eggs? Or I got to slap you. And yeah, now I really gotta just take this time to rebuild. Oh, just in time, we got a calico lobster coming up, but I'm doing pretty good chip damage to it. I don't know if the lionfish are even good against these lobster, but they're the best I've got. Yeah, I get a tier 3 here. And with 400, or actually 300, I'm going to go for a threadfin butterfly here just to kind of mix up the defenses a bit. I've been noticing I haven't been going octopuses. That's because, honestly, I think at this stage of the game, I find them underwhelming. You could make an argue that they're more early game towers, or maybe I just don't know them well enough. But right now, I definitely like my current setup a lot more than I would like octopuses. And yeah, especially just keep getting those lionfish up. That's something that can go a long way. Oh, we got a bunch more rock crabs. Keep biting at them. Okay, it's only 3. Thankfully, they don't come in like groups of 8 like those lobsters. That was ridiculous. First thing to pick up eggs in a while, though. So, you know, it's making my heart beat. There we go. Honestly, long-nosed butterfly might be kind of clutch. This is a bit of a sniper tower. It might be even better than these lionfish against certain types of enemies. So I guess that's also why I got one here. Like, that's going to be a tier 3 as well. Oh, and I missed 2 lobsters come in. Oh, sorry, 3 lobsters. They move in the shade of night. Okay, eating one of them. 1 left, and I should be able to work that down. Eventually. All right, good work, good work. All right, get a long-nosed butterfly here. Oh, God, it's another march of lobsters. You know what? I'm going to go for another redfin butterfly. Just kind of mix things up here. And once I get that upgrade, that'll actually be max defense. Actually, this might be the final march. The final march of the enemies. If I can save my eggs against these, I'm home free. And what a boss to deal with. Oh, boy. We just need a little bit more money so I can get a nice little upgrade, but it might not even matter. It might be too late. 424. If I can get 450, I'd be happy, but it's taking its sweet time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it might be too little too late. I'll try upgrading it, see if it matters. Maybe its range will be so good it can throw up on the rocks. That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, the lobsters are coming in. One's down. Oh, next one could be eaten. These 2, okay, one of them might not be too bad. The other one's going to be tough, though. Yes, this one's going to take a few slaps. If I could ping this one at the end... No. Okay, he's started to focus on these lobsters. These lobsters are going down easier because they had to travel a long way. But the other 2 lobsters up here, I mean, they're low. If I can get rid of the first lobster, I could probably do the second one. Oh, maybe the lobsters don't drop the eggs while on the rock. Maybe that's the thing I'm missing. I see. Yeah, that's a good consideration. That's a slam. Oh, it's got to still make it all the way here and back. I might not be able to get it because this guy actually, they're territorial. They 2 groupers can't work on the same lobster, but he can hit the other lobster. And he knocked the eggs out of that one. Am I going to get this? Oh, he's going to get it just in time. Let's go. The last lobster. Oh, actually, no, this is the last lobster. Okay, but he's so low. It's basically a formality, right? Watch him march on through. There we go. 5,000 crabs eaten. 3,200 coins awarded. And we go back to level select. I'll let you know, there's a lot of levels. I believe there's 4 worlds with 8 levels each, and maybe more beyond that. There's also a home reef where I can actually kind of decorate my area. What I could do is spend my coins to get like some fish here, have them start swimming around, and eventually you can kind of fill up this with a bunch of different stuff. You get an octopus just hanging out, or even some lobster. All the marine life just living in harmony here in the reef. It's kind of fun to see it grow over time. And that's Reef Defense, so definitely check it out on Steam. It's a good time. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful day and peace.